President Thongloun Sisoulith has affirmed that Laos will always stand united with and maintain the long-standing friendly relations with Cuba, despite complex changes taking place around the world.
Mr. Thongloun, who is also Party Secretary General, made the commitment during talks with the visiting Cuban Prime Minister, Mr. Manuel Marrero Cruz, in Vientiane on Monday. Mr. Cruz is paying an official visit to Laos from October 2nd to 4th, at the invitation of Prime Minister Pankambi Pavan, aiming to further strengthening cooperative ties between the two countries. This is Mr. Cruz's first visit to Laos since he took office in December 2019 and follows a recent visit to Vietnam. The Lao president said Laos will continue to develop friendly relations with Cuba to bring tangible benefits to the people of both countries as they prepare to mark the 50th anniversary of diplomatic relations in 2024. Mr. Thongloun hailed the results of talks between the two prime ministers, which he said would further help to consolidate bilateral ties. He praised the growing relations between Laos and Cuba, despite the fact that the two countries are geographically far apart. Political collaboration has deepened, with both countries comprehending one another, holding similar views on multiple issues, and supporting one another in the regional and international arenas. The Cuban premier said Cuba always treasures and wishes to further broaden the traditional ties of friendship and cooperation with Laos. The two sides pledged to strengthen cooperation in the fields of education, sports, and health, as well as other potential areas, for the benefit of the two countries. Cuba is a strategic friend and partner of Laos, with the two countries establishing diplomatic relations on November 4, 1974. Cuba has provided several hundred scholarships to Lao nationals over the years, with more than 150 graduating from Cuban universities after taking degrees in medicine, law, economics, sports, engineering, architecture, veterinary sciences, and other fields. Also on Monday, the Cuban premier met with the president of the Lao National Assembly, Dr. Saisampon Phomvihane, to discuss ways to elevate their friendly relations to a higher level. Dr. Saisampon spoke highly of the fine traditions of friendship and cooperation between the parties, governments, and peoples of Laos and Cuba, which has been cultivated over past decades. He reminded the Cuban premier that the parliaments of Laos and Cuba held talks in April this year through video link to review their cooperation and exchange lessons learned following a memorandum of understanding signed by the two parliaments in 2019.